Oh god, someone just please kill me already. Hopefully not Jason or Michael, because then I will die pretty badly in a pretty gruesome way. But yes, you could probably guess it is Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers. This is crazy, because I always thought that these two would be a really good match against each other. You know? And ironically, this released in October, so last month. And also last month, I also ended up watching the first 4 Friday the 13th movies, and also the first 2 Halloween movies. Right, because I heard the third one was like, Michael Myers not even in that one. So I didn't even bother. I might watch the 4th one later, but yeah, I don't know. But this right here is going to be something very, very interesting. Because I always expected this to happen. I always knew. Now, who to put my money on? Jason, probably. Because the guy's fucking immortal. Now, I know Michael Myers got shot like 6 times, like 100 times. Still fucking came up and shit. Like, I don't know what's his superpower. Being unable to feel pain does not mean you're not gonna die. Right? It's like Wolverine. Like, he feels everything that happens to him. It hurts him like hell, but he just can't die. Right? Michael Myers, it seems like it has a really high... He seems like he has a healing factor almost, right? Because who the fuck can survive from 6 bullet shots? And apparently he lives, and by the end of the second movie, spoilers, he gets burned to death. So we all think he's dead, but he's not. So I'm so very confused. What the fuck is actually going on? You know. Either way, I still think Jason has got this. Probably because I like Jason more. I don't know why. Maybe it just looks bigger and bulkier, but we're just having to find out, to be honest. But for what's worth, I put my money on Jason, right? So let's get in this bitch, right? 3, 2, 1.
Prepare yourselves. It's time we tell the tale of Crystal Lake's masked murderer, Jason Voorhees.
And the horrifying boogeyman of Haddonfield, Michael Myers.
He's Wiz and I'm
He's
Boomster.
got a
And it's our job to bring terror and fright on this Halloween night on Deathbattle.
Then my Halloween's over. Should have watched this in October.
Within the woods of Crystal Lake lurks a killer, buried but not dead, doomed to rise from the grave and slaughter those who live and love, if you know what I mean.
This is the curse of Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
Rumor has it he was a deformed
You
child,
ugly
bullied
motherfucker.
and harassed all of his life, only cared for by his single mother. But not even Mama Voorhees could save Jason.
So he was
when
always
tragically
deformed.
drowned
Oh,
at Camp
okay.
Crystal Lake. Or did he?
Over
Did he,
time,
huh?
Crystal Lake became wrought with strange disappearances and violent deaths.
Including the camp counselors who should have been watching Jason when he drowned all those years ago. Someone or something ... was out for vengeance.
And yet these harrowing murders were committed by none other than Jason's own mother,
Yeah,
Pamela
first movie.
Voorhees, seeking revenge against those who neglected her child.
Didn't see that
dooming
shit
him
coming.
to his terrible end.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Good for her, I guess.
However, even after her killing spree was cut short, the deaths continued. Nobody could prove it, but maybe, just maybe, Jason was still alive.
Holy shit! Yeah, he's definitely alive.
Yeah, he's alive.
Wait, has he been living in the lake this whole time?
Jason has fortitude far beyond any normal man. You can swing an axe in his face, blast half his body away, or trap him in an exploding building. Yet it will all be in vain.
Even when one of the few survivors of his attacks hacked him to pieces, Jason rose again. Seriously, this happens a lot.
Nobody
Yeah.
knows the true
Movies.
source of his unkillable nature. Some say it's an indigenous curse, others say it's the Necronomicon, and some even say it's a hell worm. So
Yeah,
not
what's up
too
with
many
that?
reasonable answers.
Either way, be careful, or you just might end up on the wrong side of Jason's trusty machete. Something he uses with enough strength to split skulls and pierce...
Yeah, he loves his
Even when
machete.
Jason has no weapon, he can be resourceful and oddly creative with his
Yeah.
kills. He might bludgeon you to death with a sleeping bag, drown you in a garbage can, or snap you in half between a bedfold.
Worst of all, this demented mama's boy will always get his prey. Oh, you think you can run away? Well, think again, idiot. He can teleport.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lake
yeah?
Mist.
Well, how about the time
Lake
he
Mist,
appeared in
MKX.
multiple places at once around this dance floor? See? teleporting.
Wrong. Hallucinations resulting from a mix of cocaine and panic.
Okay, smartass. How
Nice.
about when he teleported from one end of this ship to another? How'd he get there?
Actually, when watching the full scene for complete context, there is plenty of time afforded for Jason to jump down the deck while off camera. He is quite athletic after all.
What, without making
He's
any
definitely faster than
sound?
Michael.
The guy's built like he's made of 100 brick houses. Are
He
we
is a
watching
tank.
the same movie?
Look,
He's a
fans
tank,
have
bro.
argued this for years, and
Fucking
while
love him.
admittedly those moments are questionable, they're not enough to prove actual teleportation.
Okay, how about this one? In Jason X, where 3 soldiers are shooting him straight on, and he just disappears. Poof! Gone! While they're looking right at him, goddammit, it's teleporting!
Well, I'm sure there's a logical explanation.
I just stared at this scene while processing 900 trillion frames per second, and Boomstick is correct.
Ha!
Also, now my eyes are broken. Joy.
You know, Jason can actually teleport in the video game, so
Yeah, I'm
I
Kex.
believe it.
I suppose teleporting would explain how, despite his hulking size, Jason can move with ghostly silence and pick off victims one by one.
Right?
Are
Makes
you
sense.
sure about this, dummy? Dummy.
Shit.
Either way, Jason's unstoppable bloodlust makes him a horrifying threat.
Unstoppable,
Even if you think you're
relentless.
protected by a foot of
Jason.
solid steel, he'll just
Jason
crash through
Voorhees.
it to stab you.
And though it's tough to believe, there may actually be a deadlier Jason out there too.
What?
Stronger, faster, and campier. This is Uber Jason.
What?
Rebuilt from Jason's remains through a sinister fusion of science and mysticism. And guess what? Normal Jason later fought Uber Jason and actually held his own. Yeah, the comics get kind of wacky. Just go with it.
Only natural for a monster that has fought other supernatural entities.
Like Freddy Krueger,
Yeah.
Leatherface, and the
Leatherface.
Groovy Man himself, Ash Williams.
Indeed.
Oh, wait,
So
really?
be warned, if you ever see a shadow moving through the darkness and hear a familiar
Yeah,
run,
that.
Jason is out to find you, and chances are you are not leaving alive.
Jason Voorhees. That was awesome. Alright, Mike.
On a bleak Halloween night, Michael Myers was born into the world as a seemingly normal child. However, beneath his pale, blank face hid something dark, something evil.
How evil? Well, he stabbed his sister Judy to death when he was just 6 years old.
Damn.
Oh, what a rascal.
Michael was institutionalized at a sanitarium where he simply sat still, almost like a machine. His psychiatrist, Dr. Loomis, spent 8 years trying to reach him, but Michael never said a word.
But even when locked up, he still managed to get away with several murders, including Loomis's fiancée.
Shit.
There was no helping or stopping Michael. More than anything, he wanted to kill.
After 15 years, the night before Halloween, he broke out of the sanitarium, leaving behind one word: sister.
The story
Damn.
goes Michael had another sibling, Lori, and for some unknowable reason, he wanted her to suffer the same fate as Judy. And everyone else, really. He's not too picky, and he could do it
Not too picky.
For in his hands, anything can be a deadly weapon. Countless reports of various murders have appeared across Haddonfield. He's exploded heads, boiled people alive, and
Saw
used
that.
his trademark knife to stab poor souls to walls.
It's just a
some
kitchen knife.
macabre piece of art.
Just a kitchen
When
knife.
they say to admire your work, I don't think this is what they meant. And this isn't some special combat knife or dagger. He did this with an
Yeah.
ordinary kitchen
Just a
knife.
kitchen knife.
Michael is also surprisingly clever, despite being confined for nearly all his life. At some point, he apparently taught himself how to drive.
Right? How did that
To be
happen?
clear, this masked psycho was definitely plotting something while he was in the ward.
All these kills were just a detour to his ultimate goal, Lori. On an all too familiar Halloween night, he finally met his long-lost sister and nearly killed her.
But Loomis intervened, shooting Michael and sending him out a window. Phew, well, guess that's the end of him.
Nope.
Yeah, you know it's not.
No one knows how,
Yeah.
but the body simply vanished, only to return later that night as if nothing had happened.
There's a reason why they call him the Boogeyman.
Even after being set on fire and rendered comatose,
Right.
Michael Myers would not be stopped.
How the fuck?
Looks like he's some kind of invincible undead monster.
Yep.
Many explanations have been given for Michael's strange abilities, but some less reputable sources suggest he's bound to the ancient druidic Curse of Thorn. whose symbol is, well, they say it's an ancient icon of Halloween, but it's actually the Norse rune for Thor, sometimes called the Thorn Rune. I think they just Googled rune and thorn and called it a day.
Whoa. Is Michael Myers a Viking? Yes! Awesome!
Curse or no curse, Michael is inexplicably driven to kill without hesitation, and his victims almost never see him coming.
He's very slow though, god damn it.
You said, uh-oh.
Well, explaining Michael away with a vague curse is nothing more than a crutch for the truth. The fact of the matter is, no one knows why he is so cruel, so violent, so unstoppable. He just is.
At
He just
the end of
is.
the day, evil
That's awesome.
gives no explanation.
And gives no
only
fucks.
despair.
Michael thrives not just on the satisfaction of murder, but the fear it inflicts in others.
Even scarier, his kills are done with surgical precision. He can murder you as quickly or slowly as he wants. This guy knows exactly what he's doing with that kitchen knife. He's like a hibachi chef of death.
And yet, his attacks were almost brought to an end by Laurie herself. But when the time came for the final blow, Michael proved his intelligence
His
and
head.
wit by faking his own death using a body double.
All while getting his sister to commit murder for him. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed.
He's also
Smart,
either
yeah.
impossibly sneaky, or he can use
Teleportation.
because he once moved through a yard full of motion sensors without setting off a single one.
What the fuck?
Until he wanted to.
Look at this. There's just no stopping him. Fill him full of bullets. Michael will come back ready to rip off your head. Put him in the center of an exploding church. He'll survive and go on to kill dozens more people. Just for dramatic effect.
It was this relentless evil that made the people of Haddonfield go ballistic and band together to end Michael Myers once and for all.
Unfortunately, the town would soon realize that was just not possible.
Any ordinary person would have been long dead after what he experienced, but he took all of the town's
Damn, they're
punishment,
going
got
to town
right
on
back
him.
up, and went right back to doing what
Holy
he does
shit.
best.
And
This
you know
guy.
what's the creepiest part about all this? They never caught him. He's still out there looking for his next prey, I assume.
So every Halloween night, lock your doors, turn off your lights, and pray you'll make it to morning. Because the boogeyman is real, and his name is Michael Myers.
Damn, that's awesome. All these introductions and outros they give them. So cool. So in general, who I think's gonna win? I do not know, to be honest. They're both pretty neck and neck, and I'm gonna lie to you. But fuck it, we're just gonna put my money on Jason just because I like him more. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Michael too, right? But like, I don't know, man. Like, it's more easier to believe that you're some kind of crazy lake, like Solomon Grundy, right? Like, he's from the lake too, like from the like, isn't that how he got his powers? So he can kind of be like, oh, some kind of ancient bullshit. I don't know. It's just a movie. Like, what the fuck, dude? They don't really give a plausible explanation to why these motherfuckers kill. Mike and Jason keep on coming back because, well, money. You know what I'm saying? But who would win? I don't fucking know. I guess we're gonna find out now. But either way, I'm gonna put money on Jason because he's the boy. I love playing MKX, and y'all already know what it is. Yeah, I also like the fact how he has, like, he's just a tank, you know? Like, brute strength, who would win? Okay, fuck it. Jason, alright, Jason. Alright, fine, let's fucking get it.
All right, the tales have been told and terror runs free. Let's see which monster will stalk another day.
It's time for a spooky death battle!
It's totally inevitable. We all saw this coming. This is gonna happen. Let's get it.
Mother is talking to you.
Man, they're killing it with these animations, man. It's so good.
The devil's eyes. Kill her. Kill her.
Never mind. Looks kind of wonky, not gonna lie to you. It looks okay. Yeah, there she goes. How do you see shit in that mask? Like, you can't see shit. Your peripherals are out of the question, bro. Kitchen knife versus machete. Pretty sure machete wins. I'm sure Michael will be really confused when he sees Jason. He's like, holy shit, someone like me?
Alex! Where are you?
They should become best friends and just kill together. Do you think Jason is dead? I don't think so. Resurrection! Get hit by lightning or some shit. Like, imagine if how efficient they'd be if they hunted together. That'd be so cool, right? But I guess they don't really have friends. They just kill for no fucking reason. Goodbye. How are you still moving, bro? You got hit in the back with an axe. You should be on the floor right now, bro. Guys running away like nothing ever happened. Michael's like, hey, dude, that's my fucking kill. Piss off. Is this guy gonna get away? I feel like he's not. It worked in his favor, though, didn't it? Oh, okay, never mind. He ain't making it. Oh, that was awesome. He just grabbed it. He's like, fuck out of here. Wow, man. These guys are strong.
Kill him, Jason. Kill him.
How ironic.
Make Mother proud.
That's he's right there. Come on, Jason! Fuck out of here. Oh, shit. That was gonna give me a headache. Alright. Fuck it, I'm going for the juggler. There goes his head. Are you gonna, like, fucking regenerate like Wolverine or some shit? Fuck out of here. Regenerate like Wolverine or Deadpool. Right? Because they, like, Deadpool... Oh, that's it! Wow, that was really short.
Are we sure he's dead?
That's what I'm asking,
Careful with
right?
these guys.
Because I'm like, he was walking for a very long time, you know?
Jason was too much for him. The stories may paint these slashers as unstoppable, but they do have limits and can be understood.
Right?
To Michael's credit, he could match Jason in a lot of ways. Both were experts in methods of killing, and both could totally teleport.
Yeah.
Theoretically, though if both of them really could teleport, then neither had an advantage in that regard.
Yeah.
So teleportation deniers can rest easy knowing it wasn't really a factor here.
Even the explosions they both survived were similar in size and destructibility.
But Jason held the edge with his superior endurance and healing.
Right.
Michael faking his death with a body double was clever, but he did it because he explicitly could not survive something like decapitation.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was
Half
thinking.
His torso blown off.
Like, you ain't
But
Deadpool or
Jason
Wolverine, you know what I'm
could.
saying?
He also had more experience fighting other supernatural enemies like Leatherface, Freddy, and his uber self. So I doubt Michael could have surprised him with something he's never seen before.
And
Right.
Jason was just as strong and vicious as Michael, if not more. So given the difference in survivability, he had a much better chance of striking Michael down first. In a battle between two unkillable monsters, it's only natural it would come down to who was more unkillable.
Yeah.
After being ripped to pieces, Michael could now rip in peace.
Rip in
Right,
peace.
Jocelyn? Jocelyn? Hello?
Oh boy.
The winner is Jason Voorhees.
We're not seeing those two again, are we? We are not gonna see those two. That was pretty cool, yep. Like, for once, finally. Finally! I got one death battle right. Usually I always get this shit wrong. I'm like, but this time I actually got it right. Can you believe it? That was pretty awesome. I actually got it right this time. Yep, feels good to be right for once. Yep, so I knew it. I put my money on Jason, and now it's time to pay up, bitch. Give me the money. Come on. You place your bets. Now you gotta give me some money. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was fun. That was really short. But I guess that's probably how it would end, you know? Like, they're really effective. They don't like, you know, like, they don't like elongating shit. They're like, you know, I'm gonna kill you, and that's it. Right? In the most effective way possible. So, yep. I always knew it was gonna be Jason. And, because once again, like, Mike, I don't know. Like, there's no plausible explanation why they're so unkillable. Right? Because what happens to both of them is, like, no regular human should survive that shit. That happens to them. Right? But once again, you know, Jason has been hacked to pieces, blown up, fucking decapitated, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cool, I guess. Cool, yeah. So that was Death Battle, Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers. Yes, bitch. I knew it. And, yep. I'm gonna go now. Later.